Monday. Hope you're doing all right. It's a little gloomy here in Florida, but it's okay. It's okay. It's still the best place to live. So we got that going for us. Hope you guys are doing okay. We, us poor CPAs, are in the middle of tax season, so we're a little tired and cranky. But that leads us to what we're going to talk about today. So I'm thinking maybe we just get her started. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Bette Hochberger, CPA, CGMA, and today we're going to talk about a couple of tax scams. So I'm really a big proponent of staying out of jail. I realize that seems silly, like a silly comment to make, but some of you out there, it's tax season and you can't help yourselves. You gotta set up some scams. And Florida, I think we are like the tax scam capital of the country. So here we are. These particular scams the IRS is warning about relate to W-2s. If you have a regular day job, you get a W-2. That's usually what you go and you take it over to your tax preparer, and that's what you're using to report most of your income. Well, here's a couple fun ways to spend some QT in prison defrauding the government. So the first W-2 scam the IRS is warning about is where you take that W-2 form and you change the data on it, right? So maybe, you find out you owe taxes and you're like, well, what if I make my federal withholding bigger, right? Maybe I need my wages to be different than what's on there. Well, you can go and do that, but the thing that is that you're going to get caught by the IRS. And the reason is, even if you change what's on that piece of paper, the IRS has a system on the back end that checks what the company you work for reported and what you reported, and it tries to match them up. So if you think you can send in fake W-2 information, the IRS is already receiving it from your employer, right? They're going to have a mismatch, and the IRS is going to catch on pretty quick that you changed the information. So that one is not the slickest way to scam the IRS. Now, another way that we're being told the IRS is saying to watch out for is with what we call Schedule H, right? Probably a lot of people are not familiar with it. Schedule H is for household employers, right? So if you have a nanny that works for you or a housekeeper that works for you and you're paying them a salary, you're supposed to have them on a W-2. You're supposed to file all those payroll forms, and then when you file your taxes, you file a Schedule H, right? So some people are out there saying, well, you could just make up a W-2 and claim that you had a household employee. And they take it even a step further. They're applying for family and sick wages, trying to claim credits. It's the form 7202, credit for sick leave and family leave for certain self-employed individuals. But again, the IRS gets W-2s from the employers. So if in this case, if you're the employer, technically speaking, because it's a household employee, and you are just claiming that, oh, here's this person I paid, but you don't go and file that W-2, and that person never files their W-2, it's going to kick out of the system, the IRS, because they're going to see that there are not two matching W-2s, from the employer side and the employee side coming in. So this is a whole lot of work that you are 99.9% certain to get caught by the IRS. And oof, it's a bad one, right? So ignore those people on the internet telling you it's a surefire way to get tax credits or fix your tax return or owe less and pay less in taxes. because really you're just engaging in fraud. It's just outright fraud. And we really, really try to keep our clients out of jail. So we're going to tell you this is a big no for us. Don't create fake W-2s. Don't fake or falsify the information on your W-2s. And if you inadvertently find yourself in one of these situations where you have a fake W-2 filed on your tax return, best bet is to go amend that return ASAP. Might need to hire a lawyer also, depending on how big of a falsified W-2 you have in there. So those are our tax scams for for this week, I guess. Watch out for tax scams. If it sounds too good to be true, it's because it is. And hopefully you're staying out of jail. But if you have any questions about filing your taxes the right way and staying out of jail, you can always schedule a meeting with me, contact my office, and we are happy to help you in all legal ways. And until next time, I'll see you later.